Hi, I'm Kathy, they, them. I'm originally from Greece and I'm working between Netherlands and Latvia. I'm founder of Active Rainbow platform and co-founder of the NGO in Latvia, and at the same time I also I'm a youth worker in Olde Vechte Foundation, and as part of Activate Youth I'm the main creator and project designer for this program, and I'm the main youth worker and project coordinator from Olde Vechte Foundation in Omen in the Netherlands, that I'm taking care of this program. And by taking care, I also mean I hold the space also for our amazing partners to be able to, they also do their part of the coordination of this amazing project we made happen, and holding the space also for their own magic of queer youth work that they also do in their own local environments, but also European environments in their activities. Of this project has been how we create involvement of young queer people and those who are allies to the community, and how we can empower them to become more active in their local communities. All these years, 3 years, we have been working and developing the methodology of activity through non-formal learning, which we have measured that it had a lot of different impact in all of the participating organizations. And also for Olde Vechte, it has been very impactful to be able to be the main coordinators of this program. Olde Vechte has a rich experience in youth work already since many decades, and it's also through the work that I am doing there, and we have managed to develop in the last 10 years different type of learning programs. And with Activate Youth we were able to create a sustainable impact, both as an organization working also with queer youngsters. Olde Vechte has become, as a physical space, also a safe enough space for other young queer people to come and do also their long-term volunteering program. And the organization has gained even more experience on how to cooperate and also coordinate this type of 3-year long-term projects. It's a key action 2 project. We had the intention, and I had the intention for this program to be simple, done, and also the way that the European Commission has structured this type of strategic partnerships. So the organizations can be mainly focused on the quality and the impact of the project was really supportive. So we were less busy with all the paperwork, and we were mainly focusing on the learning activities and all the different things. Olde Vechte was the main organization to host also majority of the learning activities because of the physical space that we can provide. And this also brought the opportunity to many more young people from the participating countries to come to Omen and join in all the different learning activities, including also the youth workers that they came to the training activity. And the organization has become a sustainable establishment where we're able to host this type of European projects. And we see also Olde Vechte as a form of this community hub where we bring together young people from all around Europe, and then we, through the different holding of space, we go back to our local communities to do this type of impact. Then, Olde Vechte works in a very specific way with local communities. For this type of queer projects, we managed to engage young people who are based and residing in the Netherlands. Those young people also come from different intersectional backgrounds. They are also asylum seekers, they're refugees, immigrants, they're young queer people from also some rural areas from the Netherlands, and usually the local community that Olde Vechte is working with is through cooperations with other NGOs and initiatives, and we were mainly cooperating with other NGO and initiatives throughout these 3 years. And with the young queer activists who are also part of different NGOs in the Netherlands, like COC, and also we were cooperating with Queer Art Jam initiative that is based in Eindhoven, and of course many more. And for the participants, themselves, the Dutch community that we were able to engage, it has been a very eye-opening program, and still trying to promote this type of learning opportunities to the wider public in the Netherlands that is still unaware about Erasmus Plus programs and this type of educational opportunities. The main methodology, it has been non-formal learning through activism. It's actually a methodology that Olde Vechte, in cooperation with Active Rainbow, one of our main Latvian partners that I'm also a part of, we have been working on already before even Activate Youth, because we had a different activistic camps. And this type of methodology, we have seen the impact that it has on participant and organization and how it supports young people, especially young queer people. And here by queer people, we also mean everybody in the community that identifies in this part of, and they have a different sexual and gender identity. And we've seen the impact that this had, so it made sense that we are able to establish more officially this type of methodology, and that's how we also have the different outputs that we have been implementing throughout the project. And non-formal learning is a great, it's one of the main learning type of education where we get to provide and mainly hold the space for young people to realize their own potential. And for working with doing queer youth work, working with young people who are coming from all the different intersectional backgrounds, people who are trans, non-binary, gender fluid, people who have, young people who have experienced the different forms of discrimination and oppression and abusive families and all kinds of things. It has become, and it has revealed to us how essential it is to be able to create and co-create this type of safer and braver spaces, like these spaces where they can come together as a community and they're able to exchange their different experiences and their different stories, and they're able to be part of spaces where they will feel seen and they will feel heard, and there will be not judgment, just pure curiosity of getting to know each other, of learning from each other, exchanging the different skills. And this is a form of activating young people and activating those in youth work, how they can also work better with young queer people and how they can better include them in their activities, but also is part of doing this type of activism and being multipliers of social change, because there is still a lot about queer rights that is not like. Right now, we're living in 2025 in a period where queer rights are under attack. Queer communities under attack. There are threats. All the progress that many people who do activism try to do is being threatened. And then this type of experiences, creating those spaces, support us to be able to empower and enhance the personal development of young people so they can become active contributors to the society, to democracy and all of these different things. And of course question also the systems that we are a part of. All these systems that we're all familiar with, like the heteronormative, patriarchal, capitalistic systems that we're all a part of, and many young people are trying to survive actually daily.
Hello, I am Janika. I am from Estonia and I use she, her pronouns. And in this project I am representing Rõuge Noorsootöö Keskus.
Hello, I am Ela and I'm also from Rõuge. And my pronouns is she, her. And during this project I have been participant and helping mostly Janika out. I think the biggest impact actually have been awareness, to bring up the queer communities and also the way how to approach them, how to work together with them. Because before I would say that Rõuge is so small and it's had been like a little bit hard to reach the youngsters who actually are part of the queer communities, and this project have helped a lot to bring awareness. And to make sure that all the youth work centers are open and safe for them. And I think the biggest impact is also that our municipality have started to think through how to give more open youth work and how it should be including queer communities, how even in their government doesn't level, how it should be covered also there.
And I think for me, the biggest impact is the networking part. As Ella said, that the Rõuge Youth Work Center is a very small youth center in southern part of Estonia, and it has been very closely working only with youngsters inside of the municipality. But throughout this project, we have reached out to different associated partners, for example, Latvia Keskus and other queer-related organizations to co-create somehow this project together and also give them the opportunity and give our youngsters the opportunity to somehow coordinate this project together. And I think also the impact on them is very much related with the local activities as well. We gave them the opportunity to organize it themselves. We supported them with the coordinating part, but mainly the local action activities were hosted by our youngsters, and they got the opportunity to test out their own facilitating skills, to test out their own workshops, and to gain more confidence through that. So I guess it has been a huge impact on the youngsters.
If I'm thinking about it by myself, then I think it's the most important is actually to give opportunities for every youngsters to be part of the society. Right now, unfortunately, we can still see how some of the youngsters are not appreciated, or they are somehow put down because of the people who are seeing words really closed-minded and everything like that. But I think to use this kind of methods, give them the hope and give them the chance to actually believe in themselves and believe in this world, because right now in this situation that we are right now in this world, I think it's the hope is the most important thing.
Yeah, I think I will add to that I think it's really important to give them the opportunity to see that this is the world that they are creating. Yeah. And we have been tackling this problem for quite a long time to activate them to take part of the society. So I think it's very important to also use it in youth work. Youth work is already a form of activism in my opinion. Yeah. And to give them the taste and the overview that whatever decisions they're making today, it's impacting their future. And when they're more active in their everyday life, then they are creating their own future.
I'm Stefania, I use she/her pronouns, and I'm from Roes Cooperativa. I'm doing an internship, so I'm a learner at the Roes. And yes, I'm following this project only since 2 months, so that was a cool experience.
I'm Martina, she/her pronouns, and I'm the coordinator from Roes Cooperativa side.
I think that the impact on participants of this project, so on the people that took part of this project, was mainly to create new connection between between the participants, but also with the organization, with the partner, and to also have something that can last after the project. A lot of ideas came out, and also a lot of new projects and new opportunities that can be developed also after the project.
So even though Roes Cooperativa as an organization, it's an established organization for some years now, we still missing a bit the sense of having a stable community around us, because we're also based in Athens, which offers a lot of opportunities and can be chaotic at some points. We had this opportunity to create and come together and form a sense of community with the participants, and also support them and their ideas to bring back to our local level what they have experienced and also what they want to experience next.
I'm Marta, my pronouns are she, they, and I am from Global Cassero, which is a group of Cassero LGBTQI Center based in Bologna, Italy. And we've been part of Activate Youth for the last 3 years with our amazing partners. I think that what we added in our local community was a little bit of more reflection and more connection with our local community based on topics that we wouldn't even envision before this. So we started being more artistic and expressing ourselves more. We started exploring embodiment, artistic events, markets, swapping parties. So more events based on connection where people could actually meet. And this had a very big impact on our local community, because people started thriving for these kind of spaces more, where they could have guided reflections on themselves and on being queer in our city. So we're able to strengthen our relationship with other organizations. So we were lacking this actually. We were very closed in our bubble, and now we feel that we have connections with organizations that do it in a different way, and so this is enriching both for us and for them. And even at the international level, we feel that we're continuously exchanging best practices with other partners and taking it back with us, and participants that we're sending, they're coming back to Italy with a different energy that they're willing to share with us and with our community, and we are appreciating this every day more. I think that more than ever with this project, I understood the relevance of non-formal learning in activism, and especially coming from Bologna, which is a city based on university. So for us, formal learning is basically everything. In Italy in general, we value that so much, and we value success with formal learning and what we reach with formal learning. Youth work was an alternative that opened a world for me and for my group, because we were able with that not to pass knowledge but to create knowledge all together. Especially the most important thing for me is that it is collective. Every time that we use non-formal learning as a methodology, I feel that the outputs that we create, both material and more metaphorical, are always collective, and we created them together. And even using the same methodology and doing the same activities with different groups, it's always a different output, and this is something that keeps it unique in every way.
So hi, I'm Zvonki, I go by they, them. I'm representing Active Rainbow, which is based in Latvia. And I am there as a project coordinator, among other things, but also the main representative of the Latvian part of Activate Youth. I would say that the impact has been huge on so many levels, because after all it was a 3-year-long project and we have done so many activities, and apart from the mobilities where we were also most of the times going maybe outside of Latvia, at the same time we were doing a lot on the local level with the community, whether it's participants that they were a part of projects abroad and in Latvia, or also just based in Latvia and with our community. So as we say in Active Rainbow, every project that we create is a story to inspire action, and there have been a lot of movements, let's say, happening out of this project, whether they are actual projects that are happening made by the members of the community, of the participants who have been with us to projects, or just events that have been happening in and out of the multiplier events that we have been having. A lot of involvement that has been going, people moving to Latvia to work with us, to create new projects. So there has been a lot of movement happening. We have also created, strengthened, enriched, enlarged our community and people who are active in many layers, from the people who are team members to people who are creating the pool of local volunteers that are with us in local events, as well as people that we can send to projects abroad. They have also been affecting our other projects that we have been having and that have been happening at the same time with during the duration of Activate Youth. And then at the same time, the projects that we have been having during that time, as well as the actions, have been enriched by the people who we have had as participants. For example, for some of the elements of Activate Youth, such as arts, we have had people bring forms of arts that we have maybe never dealt with before, but they bring their knowledge, they bring their equipment, they bring their willingness to share their knowledge with others. So in this way, they have also enriched what we are offering to each other within our community. I would say for me personally, as well as for me within my work with Active Rainbow, it has been very important to offer these methods of non-formal learning as an alternative also to formal learning, and also in a way that we have already been working for many, many years on this methodology as Active Rainbow. However, within the group that we have made with the consortium and all of the people that have joined the various parts of Activate Youth, we have had the opportunity to enrich our work and to enrich our methodology. So even looking from our perspective of Active Rainbow, we have had study visits where we have been going to other partner countries and organizations, and we have been learning what they have been doing, picking up the best practices, putting them together. Also as Active Rainbow, we have had team members in each and every part also of all of the activities, of course locally, but especially abroad. So I think that it has been compiled together and hopefully collecting the best of the best that we can offer as a network of 6 partner organizations, as well as everyone that has been involved during all 3 years of the project.
Hello, my name is Michelle. I use she, her pronouns. I'm from Slovenia and I work at Moja Mavrica. My job in our institution or organization is to, I'm coordinator of volunteers. I'm also mentor for interns and mentor for students that are doing their practicum with us. And I also am in charge of putting every activity that we have on paper into action. So making everything a reality. So. 70% of the time that our organization is here, it was also this project. So I'm sure we grow a lot. We learned a lot of the things, especially logistical, regarding how to have study visits, how to do youth exchanges. Then we also, with this project, we were able to build a really strong local volunteering base, because most of the volunteers that went to those projects or study visit youth exchanges and stuff are also here with us still, and they are the base of the work that we do. And I would also mention for the organization, building the network and having co-working with a lot of different organizations, which I think it was really amazing. For the participants, I would say building a community, because a lot of them are still hanging out and seeing each other, even if they live in different countries. They also learned a lot of things, especially regarding facilitating workshops. And I think they were able to do that because of everything that they went to regarding this project. And also for the on local part, I would say visibility of our organization for sure, recognition, and also because a lot of the activities that we had to do, like multiplier events, we did a lot of them in places of the other NGOs in Ljubljana, which means that we now also have a pretty strong co-working relationship with all of the NGOs in Ljubljana. So yeah, maybe that. Woo! It's amazing. I think non-formal way of learning is my favorite one. I also love to use it in everything that I do. And I also love when it's used in the activities that I go to as participant, for example, because I think we can learn the most from experiences from other people and sharing experiences. At least that's how it is for me, and I would also say that it was probably the same for every participant that was from Slovenia going to different activities in this project. And we love to use it also in the work that we do at Moja Mavrica.
I think one of the most vivid is when we were in Activate Youth Work in the first year, and we were in the final circle, and that was a very special learning activity within the program, in the training. And I was there with one of the people that have been a part of Activate Youth, one of my dearest colleagues and friend, Gabriel Vivas Martinez, and yeah, we were sharing in the last circle and celebrating the community and the participants there, and then I start crying out of the queer joy of the fact that we are able to have the space to keep making these activities, and knowing that this program, with the people that were part of the participants, this program has been in the best hands. While not all the coordinators were there, but people from their teams, I had the strong sensation that for the next 2 years, because we were already closing the first year with this activity, this project was in the best possible hands, and how it is a privilege to work with people that inspire me every day, that I can learn from them every day, and how it is important to create also moments that we can come and share about our struggles and what we're going through, but also to hold the space for pleasure. Something I've learned throughout Activate Youth that is also very, very important. So to hold the space for sharing our joys, and how this is radical, and we should keep working towards also through queer youth work, and through queer education, and through this type of activism, through non-formal learning, supporting our young people how they can find and create their own joy, and empower themselves in the process. Acknowledging that yes, we're struggling, we're still under the threat and the oppression and everything, but how important it is to keep meeting and acknowledging the pleasures that we can have in life, and it's not just about our pain. So how to make and transform our pain into something collective and community. These are a lot of the values that we share also with a partner, and this is also what we do through non-formal learning.
Specific moment that brought me joy was when we welcomed partners in Bologna for the transnational meeting, because we always met in other countries, but to see all the people that we were collaborating with in our home in Cassero, it was it made us all emotional. It was a little bit weird because there were these people that we always see in Olde Vechte, in other places, in Cassero, actually eating with us and doing the Bologna queer tour with us. It was as mixing our two homes together, so it was very, very emotional for me.
It was the biggest heartwarming things to actually see how the people's minds are changing because of the stories that is behind, and how through the stories, like youth work usually is, can change so much. And yeah.
It's all about having the possibility to create something. And whenever we created something, starting from the study visit, from the local actions, and we were involving youngsters, and they were realizing, or somehow not realizing, but making their dreams or hopes come alive, then I think it was very joyful to see and to witness that how they gained more pride and belonging also. And one of the examples is also a few weeks ago when we had the retreat after the creation project. And we had a small community gathering, and it was like a small Hopeland project or something like this. They created this environment just within like some hours, and it was very nice to see that you can do it in other places. You can do it yourself. It's the matter of mindset, and very cool, very nice.
I don't know if this is because of us who are in the room right now, but I think the feeling of unity when I see us wearing these shirts. There are a lot of things that we have in common, but when I see us wearing these shirts, there is this sense of unity that I really, really love, that shows that we're a part of something, and we have been a part of something. And maybe some of us who have been here for all 3 years, and then there are some who join and they still get the shirt, so we're like, yes, we're all in this together. I don't know, this is somehow the first thing that pops up because I'm looking at it right now.
So, as I said in the beginning, I am really closely working with our volunteers, and I love to see them grow. So, for example, with a few of them that we also went together to the activities for inside of this project, in the last 9 months, I saw them grow so much, and I'm feeling really proud of them. And I'm just like, I'm loving the situation that I can just sit down and just watch them, because it's amazing. And I think this is like the Activate Youth project is on a lot of different spectrums responsible for this, and also all the people that they met in this project, so yeah.
One moment that I keep close to my heart from the study visit in Estonia, it was while we were doing a session and we were learning about the situation with trans youth in Estonia. But while we were doing it, we were creating a nice environment, because we were also doing our own origamis, and they were showing us how to do the origamis, but we were also chatting in nice vibes, and yeah, it was a nice practice.
Magical moment was like the gym workshop that we did, so a local action that happened in our office in Athens. Because yeah, as also Maritina said, I think that this session really put together a really creative moment and really chill moment when you can enjoy and stay together, but also with a lot of learning about really serious issues and really serious also history about the queer community and queer topic that sometimes are also really new for the queer community itself. So it's really good way to keep these two dimensions together.
Okay, hi everyone. I would like to thank each one of you, those who are watching us from home or from wherever you are watching this video and this documentary. Mainly, I want to say the simplest and at the same time the biggest thank you and gratitude to every member of Activate Youth, to every coordinating member that has been part of the activities or has been coordinating from the backstage. It has been an honor to co-work with all of you and make this program happen, a 3-year-long journey where we got to learn so much from each other and we got to work with young queer people and those allies and creating these communities and spaces through the activism that we are doing and through the queer youth work that we are striving to keep on continuing. And yeah, the biggest thank you for everything what you've brought to this program and everything what you did. I hope you're as proud as I am for what we have achieved. And a big, big thank you to every participant, every person who has been in all the learning activities, in the study visits, in the youth exchanges, in the training programs. You have made this program one of the best experiences of my life, but also I can say on behalf of many people from the coordinating team that you have made this program one of the best experiences. You have given us a lot of hope for how as a queer community from all intersectional backgrounds we can keep on doing better, we can keep on improving, we can keep on sharing together. And a big thank you to every also every individual who has been part of the local activities and that you met this part of the project by participating and being part of the local communities of all the activities that have happened. A reminder that you're all loved, you're all seen, and yeah, despite right now that in the world we are making this documentary right now, there are all of the things that are happening. There is a genocide, the wars, there is the LGBTQI plus queer threats, the rights of queer people are under attack. And there is so much more I can go on and say, but know that there are organizations, there are activists, there are people, young people, also volunteers, and every action that we do, whether it is we gather for a movie or we protest or we make a video or any type of form of activism, it's very valid. And we need to keep on creating meeting points where we can meet and share our anger and our rage, but also share the pleasures of being alive and being here unapologetically and doing what we love as much as possible. And we hope I hope that this program has touched part of your heart and can be an inspirational point for keep on activating yourself, so keep on activating you and the people in your life. Yay!
Cute.
Ciao!
Lei.
I don't know what this is.
Bloopers.
Minas America. This is Africa.
Prato, what do you want to say? Yeah, that's a valid point, right?
Yes.
Very
yes.
valid point. Woohoo! You didn't. That would be perfect for the intro or the blooper. No.
Let me see if I have something written here that I would also like to share.
One eternity later.
Wait, I want to share about one thing more. It goes together with the impact. Okay. Mm-hmm. You will cut it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
ASMR, as we are waiting now for Janika, the fairy of this project. Will Janika come, join us for an interview or not? She's a very, very busy woman, but I hope she will do us the honors to join us. To be continued.
You can have